and now we have this camera zoomed in extremely close. I'll be able to adjust the current flow here as we move. As soon as I turn this on, we'll notice in the center, when everything clears up, we have these pillars, particles that are magnetically attracted to the spoon, and they're lined up in, almost, well, we'll see the almost perfect cubical columns, the granule columns appear. And we can almost stop this in its tracks. If we turn the current down, we'll see that the attraction still remains fairly strong, and these they'll start to fall apart as I turn it down lower and lower. And when we get the current turned all the way off, the entire discharge is finished, and we'll see formation that occurs under the discharge area. So it turned loose then. And so if we move the spoon, you see what we have left. Now let's do this on a little bit larger or wider angle, or a wider discharge area. Let's set that up. Okay, in this test we have a copper plate that's mounted over the dielectric medium, the sand. We'll go ahead and turn on the current, and we'll immediately see many particles attracted to the plate, and they dance around in columns. They'll almost appear as granular columns, stacked grains of sand. And if we slowly decrease the current, catch them dancing around, try to zoom in, as close as we're going to get. And then if we turn the current off, and everything kind of sits in place, and you can imagine if they were scaled up, we'd have incredible amounts of heat that would almost form these long, tall structure. And then, of course, afterwards, what we end up with is, an entire area of peaks, valleys. We can take a look at some other evidence we have for formation process. Devil's Tower in Wyoming, you can see the linear stacking of material, is just as we do in our other experiments here in the lab. This can also be looked at a little closer, and you can see, well, this is salt, grains of salt that are stacking up just like they are on the Devil's Tower. So in my opinion, yes, electricity does have a major effect on surface formation, and there'll be a lot more to learn when we start looking for it, now that we know what to look for. So having said that, peace and love, big heads up. Peace and love, big heads up.